Let's take a look now at your north central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a good Thursday. It definitely warmed up out there and our air became a little hazier today as well, especially outside our weather window. This is our Blag Mountain Sky-Fi weather camera, and you can see some of those hazy conditions around the Cascades, Leavenworth down below the hills there. And yeah, our air mainly good today. There were some locations that went down to moderate, but for the most part, it stayed okay. And expect more of that tomorrow. We'll talk about that here coming up, but I'll tell you what is coming up: more hot weather. The Weather Service upgraded our excessive heat watch to a warning this morning, and that will go all through tomorrow and into Saturday. And here's why: 104 now predicted for us tomorrow, and that would break a record set in 1961 of 103. We'll stay about 100 on Saturday, and boy, knocking at those triple digit door throughout Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and even into midweek Wednesday, although I think we will cool down a bit as we get into midweek next week. But boy, we have a hot couple of days ahead. And speaking of hot, this entire month of August, according to the National Weather Service, is going to be a hot one, warmer than average for us throughout the month of August. And as you know, if you've lived here a while, it's already a very hot month. And as far as precip goes, yeah, drier than average, and it is already just tinder dry out there, so we all need to be extra careful throughout this month of August. It's going to be a hot one. And as we get into your forecast now, tonight we can expect just a few clouds out there, and we'll get to that here in a second, but 98. Woo, our unofficial high temperature today, and that's 8 degrees above 90. That's where we should be for this time of year. How about this record high, 107, set back in 2009. As far as lows, we were pretty much in the ballpark as far as normal goes. 66 this morning, 64 is normal, and 51 our record low set in 1987. Sun came up at 5:40 this morning and sets just after 8:30 at 8:34. All right, now we will get you into those temperatures for tomorrow, and every one of these temperatures on this map would be record highs if we do get to these marks. 106 for Moses Lake and Ephrata, 105 in Quincy, even Ellensburg 103 tomorrow, and then 104 for Wenatchee, Entiat up into Chelan, 103 in Omak. Even a cool Lake Wenatchee will see almost 100 degrees tomorrow. It is going to be a scorching end to this work week. All right, as we move along into our surface loop tonight, clear skies throughout north central and all of Washington state, really, as that ridge of high pressure stays up and over us. Very mild tonight. We're talking low temperatures in the mid 70s. Boy, get out this evening and enjoy yourselves in this nice weather. For Friday, I think we'll start mostly sunny. The haze will move in the afternoon, and look at these temperatures. We will be near 105 degrees, a possibly record-setting Friday. Things will cool down just a little bit as we start the weekend, but not much, mainly because of these partly cloudy skies. A little bit of haze also on Saturday, but we're still talking highs right around 100 degrees, and it's not going to change much into the end of our weekend either. In fact, that ridge just extends farther up into British Columbia. Going to be a hot Sunday with high temperatures in the upper 90s to almost 100 degrees. Spokane at about 98 for Sunday. On Monday, we're going to start off the week still hot, sunny, high temperatures again in those upper 90s as that anchoring high just stays off the Pacific coast. And then some breezy weather moves through on Tuesday. A little trough of low pressure moving across Canada will kick up those winds, and that will cool us off just slightly on Tuesday. Instead of 100, we'll probably be closer to the mid 90s, and then by the end of our forecast, not much change. Sunny skies and warm, high temperatures midweek next week into the mid 90s. All right, taking a look at your 7-day forecast now. I mentioned what an overnight low tonight, 76 degrees. Record highs possible for Friday at 104, 75 our overnight low. And then as we get into the weekend, 100 on Saturday with partly cloudy skies. And we're going to stay close to that 100 degree mark on both Sunday and Monday before we cool down just a little bit for Tuesday and Wednesday. High temperatures then at 94 degrees. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.